Hey kids, welcome to another one of these Cool Tool Tuesday videos. I'm Phil Shinbein. I just hit the microphone, didn't I? A couple weeks back, I started a series on my own YouTube channel about making a drum shell, or making a snare drum, I suppose, start to finish. And every single thing that I used to check my angles and whatnot was slightly out. Everything was out by probably, 0.002 or 0.008 or whatever, like just a little bit out. But as an aggregate, across all of these different measuring and marking devices that I used, the angles ended up being out by 1/10 of a degree, which doesn't seem like a lot, but what I could have done to fix this problem is used a very solid, very flat, very reliable surface to check all of my different digital protractors and whatnot against, right? Something very solid that I could zero everything to so that when I set my angle, everything ended up being correct. Since then, the clever folk down here at Timbukon have brought in this granite plate, which is what I'm actually here to talk to you about. Got there in the end, didn't I? So, back to my original problem. Had I had something like this, to check all of my staves, I would have wanted to have something that I knew was reliably set to 0, right? So on this plate, it is now set to 0. I hit the button that conveniently says 0 on it, right? And I know that that is now locked off, so that when I set my 6-degree angle, well actually it would be 96, or 84, sorry. That is now perfectly 6 degrees off of 90, right? I can lay my stave in there and that is exactly right. That would have solved my issue and I would have been able to continue making my little series of videos, which I am now able to do because I'm going to take both of these home and fix that problem. Granite has been around longer than us. Wow. It is super hard. It is pretty, it's just solid. It is better for this kind of thing than, say, a steel plate or a metal plate of some kind because it will not rust, it will not corrode. It'll just be this rock forever, long after you're gone. Now, there are people who use granite slabs, I should say, to check the flatness of the sole of their planes, right? So you flatten it however you normally do, and then you check it here. There are people who even do sacrilegious things like gluing down some sandpaper to this and flattening it on that. I wouldn't recommend that because it's a pain in the butt to get the glue residue back off, but it does work very well. One of the things that I will say now, and you should, if you're one of those people that's, you put one hand on an ear and I'll say it and it'll stay. This is not a workbench, right? This is not a work surface. You do not work on this. This is a reference surface, right? Most people would even go, well, I guess the super pedantic people in the world would go so far as to put a cover on this, like some thick, heavy leather or something. You need to protect this surface. If it becomes worn in weird places, then it becomes useless. It's just a rock. You might as well put it in the garden as a paper. Avoid scratching it, avoid damaging the surface. For more information on this wonderfully heavy slab of granite, check the links down below in the doobly-doo. There you will also find links to everything you need to know to get wood working. If this is your first time here, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all the YouTube doobly-doo, shall like, subscribe. Yeah, there we go. I'm Phil Shinbein, and I will see you when I see you.